Managing leave requests and requisition approvals manually takes up valuable time and slows down productivity. But what if an AI could do all the work for you? So with an AI-powered chatbot, you can save time, reduce manual workloads, and bring leverage to your business by automating repetitive tasks. Before we begin, I am Tasin. I run an AI automation agency that helps businesses grow and save time and bring leverage by implementing these AI-powered automation solutions. In this video, I'll be showing you how I built this AI chatbot using VoiceFlow and Make.com to fully automate leave requests and requisition approvals. First, I will show you how the chatbot actions. First, I will show you how the chatbot basically works in action, and then I will break down the step-by-step process of how I build it, and you can implement it by yourself. So to make it more easier, I have added all these workflows of VoiceFlow and Make.com to my resource hub. So if you face any issues while making this workflow, you can check that out in my video description. And also, if you have any questions regarding this whole video or you want any personalized guidance, you can book a free consultation with me. The link is also in the video description. So let's get started. So the manual process of leave request or requisition form is when an employee basically writes an email to the HR of a company, and then the HR will review the whole email of the employee and write another email as a response to the employee. So this whole process basically takes a lot of time, and just to reduce this, we can use this trained chatbot to write the requisition or the leave request for us. It will write the emails and then send it to the HR and then also bring the response from the HR to the employee. So the whole process basically takes less than 2 or 3 minutes. So we will see the example. Let's start. So this is a demo basically. So we will start with the requisition. We just have to answer the questions, and we can answer by one word basically. We don't need to write a lot. So this is a need, say, a paper, and for printing, I'm just gonna write the answer because I know the questions basically. And the email of mine, my email, and then it will ask the email of the person who I want to send. This one. So I'm gonna send this. These are just an emails. So done. The process is basically done. These are the variables that the chatbot needs to make an email and as a request to the HR. And to make an email, it basically needs around 10 to 15 seconds, and we'll see the email over here. So here's the email. Yeah, this is the email basically. This with the variables over here, the paper and the quantity 100, and here basically waiting for the HR to give the response. So here, if I approve this, there will be a response email sent back to the sender. So this is how it works basically. So if I just, for example, I approve this, it's accepted, and then another email will come over here as a response of the HR. So here is the response. The whole thing is basically done by just 2 steps. And yeah, and here it also says that we are pleased to inform you that your request has been approved. See? So this is the process basically, and in the same way we can use the leave request as well. So for an example, if I start using this one as a leave request, Now I'm gonna start with the leave request. And what is the reason of my leave? You can just write sick. And the reason, cold. How many days I'm gonna take leave? So I'm gonna write 2. From today. Again, it will ask for the email. So I'm gonna send my email, this one, and then to whom I am sending. Yeah, so done. These are values that the bot needs to make the email basically. So the email will be sent again over here. Yeah, this is the email. Again, this is the just with the values that I have used over there. They made an email by using that values, an automated email. I would like to request leave starting from today for a duration of 2 days. So this is how the email basically works. The AI basically take the variables, the reason and the purpose of the leave, and they just generate this email by themselves basically. And now if I approve or decline, I'm gonna decline this. So let's see what happens. Yeah, accepted. Another mail will come over here. Yeah, the response. Here is the response. So this is how basically the whole thing works. I regret to inform you that your leave request has been denied or declined basically. So yeah, this is how it works. Whole step basically minimized, and it takes less time to just make this leave request and requisition forms. So yeah, so now I'm gonna show you how I made this chatbot, the workflows basically. So I'm gonna start with VoiceFlow first, from where I have basically made this chatbot. Yeah, this is basically the process of using this. Uh, I use a trigger start whenever I start the conversation. It will trigger there. So it will trigger this module, and then it will just follow the step-by-step process. So the first question is this, and then it will take over here and will give 2 choices for me, and I basically implement these choices from here, this option, and then I connected this requisition form to this row and the leave request to this row. And basically everything else is same for the 2 of the process, just the requirements are different, because for requisition I requested the purpose, the quantity, and the needs, and for leave request I use these other things. For the variables, for taking these variables, I had to use capture for this module here, basically by this. Just place it over here and then just write. So yeah, this is how it works basically. And just follow the steps, and then at the end you have to put a webhook, so that by taking all these answers, they have to send this to the make.com, where it will trigger the webhook on make.com. So this will carry all the variables to the make.com, and from there the other steps will start following. So up to this, it's done basically. And I will provide this workflow on my resource hub. You can take that from there, basically the file, and then you can use this on your VoiceFlow and see how basically I made it. So now I'm gonna start with the scenarios in make.com. So the first thing is there are 4 scenarios for this whole process. and basically there is two for the requisition and the other two is for the leave request. These two scenarios is basically the same, these other two. So I'm gonna show you one, and I will provide all the scenarios in my resource hub. So I will start with the leave request. So yeah, so how all the variables was getting over here, right? So I'm gonna show you that my webhook URL. This URL was basically given to over here in this webhook. So this is the URL of my this webhook. So I just copied this address and just place it over here. So when this gets triggered, all these variables are sent in this format. This is a JSON format. Basically, you have to like set this in this way so that all these variables gets transferred to make.com webhook as a JSON format. So from there, it will send this to this first JSON, and then it will make this as a bundle, and then send this to this OpenAI module. In here, basically the OpenAI use all these variables and generate an email, and then send this email in this format. Basically, it will make the emails and then send it to this OpenAI module. This module is basically an HTML converter. The email sent by the other OpenAI module will be sent to this OpenAI, and it will convert this into an HTML module so that the HTML converted email gets transferred to this Gmail module uh, in a content like the one I have showed over here. Uh, this is the format, basically the HTML format. This is the format. So in this way, uh, the OpenAI module, this HTML converter, will make the email in that format. And how that basically works? This generator, this email generator, takes in all the variables in a format, like this, and make an email, and that result basically send to this HTML converter. This is basically another OpenAI module. So this OpenAI module basically takes the result from here in this format, basically from here, and then convert whole email that is generated by this module, convert the whole email in this HTML format, and give the result to Gmail, and the whole result will be sent like this. This is the example. So this is the purpose of using these two modules of OpenAI. One is to generate this email, and then another one is to uh, convert that email into HTML format, and this result will be sent to this Gmail. So this is simple. So this process is basically the simplest one, and first step is basically finished. So the employee basically sends the email to the HR, and to send this email, this procedure will be followed. This is the email which was generated by this scenario, and then I will go to the next one, which is the response basically. So this one is the response. So this works exactly the same way, but in here, this webhook URL was given on that HTML converter on that OpenAI module. So I'm going to show you that. First, I'm going to show you this scenario, and then I will give the recap again. So here, the webhook will take all the variables again, and then send again to the OpenAI module to generate another email, and by following this prompt, yeah, this one, and then by generating this, it will send this to the HTML converter OpenAI. This will just follow the instructions again. Yeah, this is the instructions. So I haven't given the name variable as this is a demo, but you can place the requester name on the chatbot, so you will get the variable over here. So I have given this option. If you want, you can just place it over here. So yeah, this is how the result will be given to this HTML converter, and by using this format, it will send the HTML format to here to write and response email, which is this one basically. So yeah, everything else is same, exactly the same for the requisition form. I will provide the whole scenario in my resource hub, so you can check that out from there. And yeah, this is the end. And before ending, I will show you where I use this webhook URL basically. This response URL is basically this one. I copied this and then basically placed it over in this HTML converter. How I made this HTML prompt, I used ChatGPT. I provided my URL of my webhook. ChatGPT basically made this HTML format for me, and here basically the whole the URL was placed over here for the approval and for decline, and here for the decline over here. So yeah, this is the process basically. By using this, I basically reduce the whole time of manually mailing an HR and then getting the response again by manual emails. So just reducing this whole process, you can use a chatbot to do your work in a more efficient way. So that's how I basically automated the leave request and requisition approvals using AI and me.com. And do let me know in the comment sections if you'd like any detailed breakdown of any steps. I will be happy to help you. And also, in future, I will be making more AI automated chatbots to bring more leverage to your companies and automate the manual works basically, and minimize the manual data entries, which consumes more time. So yeah, so minimizing these procedures will increase our efficiency in our businesses. So until then, stay tuned and see you in the next video.